Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are good. Now going to start chapter 2 physics, that is motion. So first of all you need to understand children what is rest and what is motion. See this picture? When you visit a park you see that some things are moving while others are not, right? Suppose for example, things like benches and trees are fixed and do not move at all. Such objects are said to be at rest. And the things that are moving like boys who are running and birds that are flying are said to be in motion. So, if we look around us, we observe that many objects do not appear to move, and thus we consider them to be at rest. Just take one example. Suppose this is a box, right? Until I will not apply force in this, it is at a rest position, children. This is at rest position. When I will apply a force, then it will be moved one place to another place. So this is in motion, right? So when I will stop moving this box, this is in which position, children? This is at rest. So a body is said to be at rest if it doesn't change its position with respect to a fixed point in its surrounding. Okay. You can see this book example. A book lying on this table will not change its position if it is not disturbed and will be considered to be in a state of rest position. So this book is also in a state of rest position. Okay, many examples you can see. A bench fixed under a tree is at rest as there is no change in the position of the bench with respect to the trees and other stationary object. Similarly, we can see, therefore, when the position of a body with respect to its surrounding does not change with time, the body is said to be at rest. So, this is at rest position, because the position of a body with respect to its surrounding does not change with time. The body is said to be at rest. If I will move this one place to another, it will change with time. Then it will be in motion. So I hope it is clear to you children, rest and motion. So we find that many things around us move from one place to another, like flying bird, moving bus. You can see this picture. Okay, so one place to another, football, a boy playing football, oscillating pendulum of a wall clock, a moving train, a sailing ship, walking man, etc. Many are there. So some of these examples are a example of motion, right children? So what is motion? When the position of a body with respect to its surrounding changes with time, the body is said to be in motion. So when body with respect to its surrounding, position of a body with respect to its surrounding changes with time, that is said to be in motion. I hope it is clear. Now many examples children you might have noticed in your daily life. We are sitting on a railway platform and looking at a tree nearby. We say that tree is at rest because the tree does not change its position with respect to us, right? But when we see a train passing out of the station, we say that the train is in motion because it is continuously changing in its position with respect to us. Okay, so that is the case of relative motion children. I will give you some relative motion example also. Rest and motion are relative terms. How rest and motion are relative terms? We can see many examples. Just I will give you. An object can be in motion relative to one set of objects, while at rest relative to some other set of objects. Thus rest and motion are relative. This may be you will understand by few examples. Suppose you are sitting near the window of a moving car or a bus Okay. When you see outside, the trees will appear to be moving backward. No? But to a person standing on the roadside, they will appear stationary. Why so? You will find that the person sitting next to you in the car is at rest, while both of you will seem to be in motion to a person standing outside. Therefore, an object may appear at rest with respect to some objects and may appear in motion with respect to others. So, this means that rest and motion are relative terms. It is the point of observation and the surrounding of an object that suggest whether it is at rest or in motion. You can say, take other example like bus. Suppose you are sitting in a room. Now you are sitting in a room, okay? You are at rest in relation to all other stationary objects inside the room, okay? You are also at rest in relation to all other stationary objects inside the room. But the room is on earth and the earth itself is not at rest. The earth revolves around the sun, right children? So it takes 1 year to complete one revolution around the sun, right? Thus you are also revolving with the earth around the sun. So hence in a relation to the sun you are in motion. So this is also a example of relative motion. Clear children? Other example, suppose this is a bus. This is a bus. A bus is in motion with respect to a boy sitting on a bench outside the bus. Okay? But the trees around him appear to be at rest. Okay? But to a boy sitting inside the bus, the trees and the boy outside the bus will appear to move in opposite direction, and the roof of the bus or driver of bus will appear to be at rest. No? So thus we conclude that an object while in motion with respect to a set of objects can appear at the same time in a state of rest with respect to other set of objects moving with the same speed and in the same direction. It is the observer and the surrounding that decide whether a given object is at rest or in motion. Clear children? So everybody in the universe is in motion. Actually, everybody in the universe is in motion. Every day we see bodies moving around us. Birds flies, cars, buses moving, people walking, insects crawling, animals running. No? It is it. Our earth also moves around the sun. So we often say that a stone lying on the ground is at rest. But indeed, the stone is also moving along with the earth around the sun. Clear children? So this up to here revise rest and motion. Next part, types of motion, we'll understand tomorrow. Okay children? So pay attention and revise thoroughly.